last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Richardson looking to throw this. Looking for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Now a 2nd and 10. Richardson off the play fake. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Xavier Legette with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Ravens take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is in his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Purdy now to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Ferguson. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Houston. Jake Ferguson, 74 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A little juke. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have a Ravens first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Now Richardson back to throw it. That one complete to Liggett. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Richardson. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you had one of those, like, mats or pits like you have for high jumpers? And, you know, you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches?
I didn't need a mat.
you just did it with the ground?
Absolutely.
That explains your
concrete.
Toughness. That explains your toughness right there, because I think that guy was raised.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six.
Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. He may go. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
Set. Street. Go.
Here's Guerrero on first down. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Again, it's Guerrero. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18.
Purdy. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Play action. Now Purdy. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Here, look at this Baltimore defense. They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game.
Did.
Right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There haven't been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. Purdy going to give it to Guerrero. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A first carry now. This is Williams. Down at the 35. It'll be 2nd down. The Texans had a woeful 3-12 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Come, my team. Come, hurt.
Back to throw, Purdy. Touchdown! Jerry Jeudy, 35 yards. And the Texans have broken the tie. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. And right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Forced out to his left. And Richardson slides down after evading the defense, and he moves the chains. Back to throw now on 1st down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 36. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Here's Richardson to throw. Outright to Smith and Jigba. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 18 yards there, down to the 18, and a first down. Richardson. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Kyron Williams, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here.
60 Bobcat, 60, go street.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
19 Lions.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that's caught inside the 30. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup of 38. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now Purdy. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Now a 2nd and 6. In motion, Aguilar. This is Hines. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Purdy. Eluding the pressure right. Able to shake him off. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Deebo Samuel from 13 yards out. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now 2nd and 3. Richardson looking to throw. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And his throw is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Richardson on the bootleg here. That one complete to Leggett. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found.
He's got a man complete. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Juwan Johnson, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
19 tight.
Purdy from the gun. They've got his man complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Purdy looking to throw. And he will find his man Samuel. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards. Hines is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
18 rep, go.
Throwing here, Purdy. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nelson Aguilar in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. A final shot before the half. Richardson. Going up top. Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's third of the game. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Now it's Richardson. Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. Third down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
Got a man. That's Liggett. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the...
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Donald Perro, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will tie our game here in the third. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
They'll try the middle with Garindo. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Purdy now to throw. he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Purdy from the gun on third down. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On fourth down, here's Purdy. That's to his running back, complete. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They run with Hines. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That is Josh Hines Allen getting in there to bring him down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Purdy. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Steps away to his left. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Shotgun now with Purdy. Out to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Fourth down try. Here's Purdy. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nelson Aguilar with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Being chased out left. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Got a man. It's Tyquan Thornton.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Richardson out of the shotgun.
And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
2nd and a couple. Richardson.
Eluding the pressure right. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Houston, it's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the... Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. That time, Charles, great job keeping him in the pocket and not letting him escape.
And, Brandon, I think this was a great example of the front and the back working together, meaning the back covering, no place to go with the football. And the front.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And he's got Smith and Jigba.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Richardson looking to throw this.
And they're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow...
And my goodness, another interception.
And the Texans are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Take go.
Purdy from his own end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
On the set.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
To throw from his end zone. Purdy. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
70 range. 70 range. Hut, hut.
To throw from his end zone. Purdy. Oh, and that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Richardson looking to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because...
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Ty Summers able to get in there and drop him behind the line. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Richardson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Tyquan Thornton from 4 yards out. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. They'll look to run for him with Williams. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Dexter Lawrence finding his way through defensively for the stop.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Houston. Nelson Aguilar. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year.
And the Texans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
Flush to his right.
And Richardson slides down after evading the defense, and he moves the chains.
Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Richardson working from the gun. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one where if you get your hands on it, you should expect to make the play. That could have gone for big yardage, but he just couldn't get it to stick to those big mitts.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Richardson.
Bulldozes past him. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 26 yards.
And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
But he will not get into the end zone, and that one hurts as it will remain a 2-score game here in the 4th. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
Go! Warriors 70, Cup 19, Cup 19. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Take go.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Open man is Samuel, complete. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Two yards still to go. 3rd down now.
19 Lion. 18 Pioneer.
Now Purdy. That is caught.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Deebo Samuel.
His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game.
And the Texans have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th.
Here we go. Set.
Purdy will throw for it.
Flushed out right. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Here's Richardson.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. 19 tight.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Richardson to throw it.
He's going to let it fly. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
One last shot for Richardson.
And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that's caught for the additional 2 points. It'll only matter to the final scoreline